That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Fucking live. Already heard this no badass.
The blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors, man.
I'm Tommy C. This shop. How y'all doing? I got Matt here. We got an interesting character. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm at 90% sure I broke my toes. I thought I initially stubbed them. And, damn, does that hurt? Also, I want to, in our never-ending search to find the greatest internet, late on subject flags. In our never-ending search to find great internet characters, I think we found one really good one today. One of the funniest videos I've seen in a long time. So we're going to be going over. I resent the fact that IRL streamers say they make content. They don't. I don't even think I make content. I just think it's radio. That's what unless they're, and they do fake shit a lot. Unless they're faking stuff, that's when they make content.
Right.
Too fucking bad. Jesus. I am Baked Alaska. It hurts like I thought about canceling today.
Oh, because you hurt your foot? I'm sorry you hit your foot, Tommy.
At least I have a foot.
Yeah. You know what?
You know, it is like just because you don't have pain there.
Oh, there's still pain there.
In your right or your left leg?
Right leg, phantom pains. It feels like sharp phantom pains every now and then.
Bernhard Maystrasse. Nope. Let's see. I'll see how close that is. I'll tell you if you're close or not. How about that there?
Yeah.
That's right. I want to know. I don't know what that. Let's see. Where the fuck is that? Of course, I'm not going to show you any of you bastards this. Nope. So I guess you got to keep trying. Keep trying. Like, where are my mods getting rid of the fucking doxes? Come on, boys. Let's get on that. Nope. So I got this guy. His name is StopSpeeding, and he is what I like to say is what's left of IRL streaming, and everything kind of trickles down from when IRL streaming was clean, new, and in style. From, of course, Mr. Dineo. What the fuck was his name? Ice Poseidon. Danino. That's his name.
Yeah.
Now, what happened after that whole thing got broken up? Then you saw like sort of a second generation of Ice's crew.
Right.
They got broken up a couple months ago. I think in October. A lot of those guys lost their channels, and things of that nature. By the way,
the Ice Poseidon group kind of disbanded, and then IP2 rose up, and now that's starting to disband now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding. So this guy's kind of last guy standing. He is. And he's actually made, God, one of the funniest fucking videos. Well, he didn't make anything. It just kind of happened. But here we go. This guy's a riot. Let's do it.
My brother, man.
Go ahead. I'll be.
Have my cable real quick.
Look at this dude. Cigarette hanging out his mouth.
What cable you need? USB-C. Yeah. I need it though, like to keep forever. And to buy it. I'll just buy one right here though. You got it? You sure? Right.
You'd have to know. This isn't legit. You think, oops, oh, what'd I do there? I'm not having a good day. You'd have to know at this point that there's something else. There's something up. Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
How much was? When I started. I think I've hit $30 all.
Oh, by the way, if Futuristic comes in, I just want to let you know that Turkey Tom has a new video out. I'd like to put that in the chat. Not only is he crazy, his twin brother's fucking berserk too. It's pretty fucking funny. Old Futuristic Hub trying to hold on what's left of his fucking fortune. It's gonna be funny when it all falls down.
You sure you got it?
Not all 50 tickets.
Right.
$2, I guarantee you.
Wait, what was it in here? We supposed to buy something, wasn't it? Cigarettes or something?
Hello. Hey.
Whoop. What happened?
You. Come here, my friend.
Keep calling me.
I call you.
Oh, come inside.
Come inside. Hey. Hey.
I got you.
No USB seats for you. Hey.
Yeah. I guess he stole some shit.
Here's your friend.
I knew this is something that would happen to me.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I just met
You know
him.
him.
I just met him.
You know him.
I just met him.
He's your friend.
Not my friend, I just met
You
him.
also took the thief.
I just met him.
And if I'm this guy, I don't buy his act either. You know, I don't buy.
Right.
I don't buy his act either. I'm kind of on this market guy side. I don't buy. You know.
I will go look. Now that I'm coming.
I just met him.
Right.
Damn.
You
Yeah.
got your friend.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah.
What
You
did
got
I
your
do wrong?
friend. Now that
I just met him. I just met him.
No.
What did I do wrong?
Yeah. You also stealing.
What did I
You
steal?
also stealing.
What did I steal?
My head.
What did he steal?
You're
did he
stealing
steal?
the head and.
How much is it?
Now
How much
that-
is it? How much is it?
$11.99.
How much is it?
I'll show now.
Damn, he stole from y'all.
That hair though, you're stealing one cap.
I didn't steal shit,
I know.
but I'll pay for him.
Yeah, he thinks that Stop Speeding ran distraction.
Right. He
That's
thinks
right.
he's in
That's the
on
way it
it.
usually works. That's where advanced guys do it. Right. But
Yeah.
that's not what happened here. I could totally see getting arrested over this. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like he probably would, if he didn't have a camera, he probably would have ran too. But like, you have
No,
a camera. It's
the
on
old days
camera.
fucked up. The cops come.
Yeah.
You got to sit there.
Yeah.
They're going to go with the footage. Your old
Yeah.
days, cops going to yell at you, treat you like shit. You know.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
No, I'll pay.
Futuristic Cubs and his brother ate paint chips, David. It wasn't just one of them. It's both of them. It's funny. It's funny. You're born at the exact same time and you're just exactly the same crazy. I think his mother smoked crack. That's what I think.
Pay for him
Why you pay?
because I.
He's your friend.
Hey.
Done it $11.99.
Well, he was gonna help me get drugs, but not now.
Is Stop Speeding a drug user?
Yes, sir. He is.
Is he open about it? Are we accusing?
Absolutely, 100% open about it.
Okay, so I can say he does remind me of somebody who might do the meth.
Yeah, big fan of amphetamines. That's for sure.
So he likes the meth.
Yes.
Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny. He's gonna give me drugs. I didn't know he was gonna steal that hat. That's too fucking funny.
But he come with you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he did. But I didn't steal anything. I have money.
Yeah, you need to pay.
Yeah, what's the problem? How much do I gotta pay?
$12.
How much is it?
$12.
I'm gonna give you 20.
No,
Keep the change.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That makes. Yeah, it was like.
No, take your chance. 1 second.
I need on the
I didn't do anything wrong.
No, you didn't.
No, you good?
That worked. That doesn't always work. I'll tell you a story. I was a friend of mine opened up a baseball card store, right? And I wasn't really into it, but I kind of got into it going to a store. But I was into hockey. Now, I knew, he told me that there was an insert card. That thing started getting popular in the 90s and 2000s. That was actually worth a lot of money if you could pull it for Eric Lindros. And this particular deck of this particular brand of cards wasn't that common. And I found it in a quick check in New Jersey, dirt fucking cheap. So what I was doing, stupidly, I probably should have known better. I was only buying like a few packs, see if I get the card. And I was going to eventually buy the whole fucking thing. Let's get it from something ridiculous, like $1.50 a pack, right? Plenty of money, okay? I did this for a couple days, on and off. I'd go in there. So I had more wrappers in my pocket than I did that accounted for the decks. So I would do this every fucking day, right?
Yeah.
So the manager comes out and he goes, "Are you stealing?" I was like, "No, I'm trying to get this insert." "What's that?" And I was like, "Look," and then we'll put all your wrappers on the table and I want to count the cards. I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Well, there's one more wrapper than there is cards. So you must have stole them." Well, wait a minute. If I have one more wrapper, I come in every day and do it. Then and why would I keep the wrapper and not the cards? We're calling the police. I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me." Woman comes up next to me and says, "I'll pay for it." And I go, I'll pay for it. I have the money. I'll pay another $1.50 or $7, whatever the fuck it was, because I had extra wrappers in my pocket from other things I did. So the cards all sit in my thing. So they're like deadly fucking serious. And I'm already thinking, I know this man. I'm gonna fucking pop his tires in the night because I don't live. I'm gonna fuck this guy up as soon as I get the chance because I'm mad, fucking mad. And a cop comes, goes through the whole thing. Fucking my fucking balls out luck. He's a fucking hockey fan and he's a card collector. All right. So I explained him the situation and I said, look, I'd have the cards too. And I didn't ditch the card to keep the wrapper. All right. I come in here every day. My pockets are dirty. I just kept the shit in there from the day before. I go, and the crazy thing is when I got caught, I immediately went to pay for them. I didn't even leave the store. I didn't even do what this guy did. So I go through all that trouble. I'm really embarrassed. I'm really mad. The cop walks me outside and he says, your registration's expired. You got to walk home. I have to walk all the way home. I forget, something was wrong with my car. It was registration or something where I didn't put the new sticker on or some shit. I forget what it was. So I had to walk home, do a bunch of shit. I left the car there and then we had to get it back up. And I was so mad at that guy whenever I actually stopped going into that quick check. And the crazy thing is I knew the guy. Like I said hello to him every morning when I went to work. And he turned my day upside down. I think I was supposed to play hockey that day. And I was super pissed about it. I was accused of that. I said, I'll pay for it. You pay. But he really wanted me to go to jail, And by the way, I'm like 20 years old, like 19, 20 years old. I'm not a fucking kid. And that could have, fucked me up and what have you. So I know what it's like with these guys. And I know a lot of people steal from them. They don't even put up with them. So you get your shit, get out. Don't put anything in your pocket by accident. I mean, these Indian guys get abused all fucking day and night. And they get stolen from, and they don't give a shit, and they don't think you're telling the truth because everybody's lying to them. Well, by the way, I did pop that guy's tires a couple days later. So it all worked out.
Are you serious?
Yes, I did. I fucking walked there, and I fucking popped his fucking tires. It's Trans Am.
You good, you are a good person, but your friend, why you run away?
Please don't call the cops on me.
Yeah, he ran away. Why? Not
Black people, every black people is there.
Hey, don't be racist, bro. Damn. Homie just stole some shit.
You got lucky, dude. Hey, bro, don't be racist. Fuck me. All right, this is the next. Is this Is this like the highlight reel that you just sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the last link, correct?
Right, the one I just sent you.
All right. All right, so we got more stuff here.
Yeah, this is from October.
Jesus, look at that
Back
guy.
there in the RV trip. This was his first night in the RV trip.
The first night in the RV trip. So this is they pick up.
I'll get off the RV, but you should really ask Casey because he's a big man in charge. When you're on Adderall, it comes at you a lot of. I'm going faster than you, bro. Go faster than fucking me. You're the lamest sniper ever. Get the fuck out of here.
I love.
Lamest sniper ever. Lamest sniper ever.
It's like watching lions in Africa.
Lamest sniper ever, bro.
Talking shit about you guys. Look at Ricky T's live stream.
What's up, bro? Roll your window down. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking go right now.
Pull his pants up.
Go right now.
Like, if you didn't have the experience, the white trash experience personally, which isn't very pleasant, you can watch it. Like, this is why the internet's so great. You can watch it from afar and not be affected by the smells,
Right.
and being kept up all night. You can just kind of get in, and that's why Stop Speeding provides a valuable service to our community.
But this is home to me, basically. This is right out the trailer park.
You fucking go right now. Fucking nigger up! I'm about to fucking nigger up right now!
Hard R.
I'm not that guy.
Hard R.
I'm not that
And I'm
fucking
coming
guy.
in hot and
I've
fully
had a
loaded.
kid, I've
Stop
had a
speeding.
family, I'm not that guy anymore, dude.
I will get out of my car.
I'm not that fucking guy anymore! I'm not that fucking guy anymore!
JPR donated $3.
Not that guy.
Ha ha ha, meth withdrawals. Ha ha, work.
They don't fucking know where the fuck I'm from, dude! I'll fucking play like that, dude!
Meth withdrawals.
I'll fucking play!
I guess he's on meth. Meth makes you angry, right?
Yeah, it makes you. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I hear it makes you pretty hyper and angry and
Yeah. Like, why
aggressive.
would you want to get angry? I'm more into downers, like booze.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
God damn it!
I mean, at least do coke and be more productive.
It's too expensive. Too expensive.
Let's get high. Let's drink and do a bunch of meth, and I'll sit there and I'll be screaming and yelling about everything that pisses me off in life. What the fuck? Like, who needs that shit? Meth makes you act like SpongeBob.
Fuck! My fuck niggers up! Who the fuck are you?
Oh,
Alright.
I'm
trying to support it.
He has no.
Fuck, dude! Fuck that shit! I'll fucking play! I'll fucking kill him right now! I'll
yeah.
fucking kill him!
Stop speeding is a useless.
Fuck! I'm about to fucking kill somebody!
He's running away.
Where?
They said he ran.
Which way?
is he always this angry? Because that first video, he was at least kind of chill.
He's usually kind of calm and dorky, and then when he gets really drunk or high,
And then he's angry. That's so
Yeah.
weird.
Where the fuck's he at, dude?
What kind of drunk do you think I am?
I could see you as a bit of like a funny drunk, and maybe like if you get pissed off, going crazy. But
No, never. Almost never. I like to think I'm funny, but I'm you're my brother, man type of drunk.
Oh,
yeah.
the touchy feel drunk.
I wouldn't say touchy, but I'll put my arm around you and say, you're a good fucking guy. It's that kind of thing. I care about
Yeah.
you. You know, I'm like that. Yeah.
Fuck that!
No. Yo, he's gone. Hey.
Crying drunk. I did that once, and I never heard the end of it in high school.
Hey.
Fuck, dude!
He's gone.
Fucking pussy! Fuck, dude! I'm a fucking father. I'm not supposed to get triggered like this.
Hey.
I'll fucking play. I'll fucking rip his head off.
I hate this
I'll
drug.
fucking rip his head off.
I turned into Hank Williams when I used to drink. I love Hank Williams.
Dude, something about country music and whiskey to me is just
Hank
great.
Williams is like the original badass. Yeah.
I'll fucking play, dude. I'm a fucking father, dude. Fuck that shit. I'll
fucking father.
play, dude.
Fucking father, yeah.
Where's he from?
Originally, I think he said he's from Texas now, and I think he said he's from either somewhere in the southeast.
Yeah.
Tennessee, maybe. I'm not sure.
Is that it? Do we have
I got
else?
one more. I got one more. If you want to watch one more.
Yeah. Is that the new one?
I just.
All right.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of of clips.
I'm judging.
Stop breeding on YouTube.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Or actually,
thanks,
call me.
Mr. Ward.
I thought you were doing the same thing as me. My bad. Wow, you're on some real shit. What's up?
And he's had enough.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Hit me.
Get the fuck out of
Hit
here.
me. Shit.
That guy's had enough of meth heads today.
Well, I'll call 911. I got it on tape. Hey, dude. You just get up, dude. Fix it? Nah, it's already fixed, bro.
Who does this guy think he is? A quartering?
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Out now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, call him right now.
I love this. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Who are you?
I live here.
No, you don't.
Oh. I thought I lived here. I guess I don't. Yeah, that's good.
Right there.
Yeah, stand
is
right
top
there.
flight.
Exactly. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Are you gonna... You're getting out of here. Hey, don't play. So, tonight, I have a place to stay under here for 25 cents. I just need 25 cents from you. That's all. Oh my goodness. Do you have any ass or gas or cash or grass?
Ah.
Oh
So
my
he's
goodness.
pretty chill most of the
Is
day.
he being
Right?
bad to you?
Yeah.
A white Caucasian. White Caucasian. White Caucasian. And he...
Why do you say white Caucasian? It's kind of... If you
I think,
Caucasian, white, right?
Yeah.
He's... Well, it's actually...
What does that mean, Caucasian? I like... was there Caucasian... Wouldn't you descend from Calcana or something if you were Caucasian? Like, where does that come? Where does that word come from? I'm interested.
Caucasus?
Where's that?
Relating to the Caucasus?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that. Yeah, like why do white people get Caucasian? I'm just interested.
Video, not a picture. Get it right. Oh, Coomer. Get it right, Coomer.
Ew.
You're cooming right now. Cooming. I'm cooming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Social media is like the worst thing to ever happen. It really is. It's ruining everything.
Hey. Coming. Coming.
Please.
Yeah.
Jessica, I just wanted the kind of drunk I just tweeted.
Blue
That's a lot
jeans
of
and
money, I
white
guess.
skin like ivory.
Thanks.
Whiter than the devil's dandruff.
I'm not
I'm
angry.
white. I'm white. Can I put on a show for you? I want to brighten your day. Hey, I gotta tell you right now, it's real IRL hours. That's all I gotta say. It's real. Do you have the keys to my heart? Are you gonna poop in there? You're pooping. Stop pooping. Oh wow, you're coming at me. Wow. I put it past the fourth dimension. It's real Zubeezy hours. Get it, get ready. I met you in my dreams, so far away, but yet so close. Can you give me?
Why is he always at these hotels and construction sites? Or is it
So
just like-
he tries to get content, just going around places, bothering people. He gets donations, and that's kind of like what he likes to do.
really?
Just bother people.
Oh, he just
and
bothers
be-
people. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Real autism hours. RAH.
Bro, it's real IRL hours. Let me get a little squeeze on there. Do you want to give a shout out to your IG?
IG?
Yeah.
I don't got one.
Oh, that's where all the pussy's at.
Alright, try saying you did.
I don't know what that means, but okay. I hate my life! I hate my life! I want to end it all! Death by construction! Semen in your ball sack? IP2.online. That's me, number one streamer. That's me.
I already have a boyfriend.
Oh no!
He does not have a
How's he doing? Don't talk over me. I have something to say. Good way to handle me, by the way. Because I could come back at any time. Hey! Can I drink alcohol in the bathroom? I'll take a boof, bro.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, just boof it, man. It's all good, dude. Real IRL hours, bruh. And then pretty much this is Stop Speeding drinking room.
Fuck you too!
Yeah, I'm about to go there right now. You can suck my dick as soon as I get there. Actually, we're pretty good in this spot. So far, so good. Oh, here we go. Oh. Is she gonna say something? She's looking at us, guys. She's looking at us. She's looking at us. Oh, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Squatters' rights. No policia.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
He's in the motherfucking...
He's in a washing machine.
I never thought of that. It's pretty good. Turn it on. That's what I would say. I'll fix your ass.
Turn it on.
He's in the wine. I was like, how is he doing this? That was fucking funny. I want to see. I want to almost watch it again because I didn't realize it was stop.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
She had to like get her mask off. Like she go, what the fuck?
Looking at us, guys. She's looking at us. She's looking at us. Oh, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Squatters' rights. No policia. All right, I guess I'm going to open a beer. Should I open a beer?
Oh, that's funny.
Nobody said nothing so far. I think we're okay in here. Chilling. We straight chilling in the dryer.
Over that oxygen, you shithead.
Andrew Starr had cum stains on fresh pair of Dockers.
What's the last name?
And Starr, S-C-A-R, had a fresh cum stain on a pair of Dockers. Just trying to get that cum out of there.
First name?
Andrew.
Nice.
I have no Andrew.
The cum on the Dockers doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know. I didn't help you. Let me have a phone number.
512 735
It's not a real number.
9228.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I had a big old cum blast on some Dockers.
Nope. I don't have it.
Just trying to get the cum out.
Yeah, that's grossing me out. Is that it? That's kind of grossing me out.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
lot of money.
all
I
right. Maybe
guess,
you guys
for
should
a
check
person of
out
color.
Stop Speeding. Sweet. Get to watch you live. Here's $5. Thank you, Captain Poofers. Thank you, sir. So, all right, that's all we got. For pretty much. So, I know I'm a little irritable. I'm not really with it because I think my foot and for some reason my head is throbbing. I'll open the phone lines and call. I'll take them for the next 30 minutes. But I think Stop Speeding is very funny. He's probably be in jail sooner or later. This shit is crash and burn. It even crashed and burned the top guy. That being Ice Poseidon. I don't recommend IRL streaming for anybody. I think it's a one-way trip to.
No, it's low-cal territory. Like
Yeah.
you're just asking for trouble.
You really are. You really are. All right.
And it just looks like a nightmare to deal with.
Oh, I couldn't deal with it. Thought about doing it in Germany, but
Really?
Yeah, it would have never worked. It would have never worked.
Nah.
Because
Well, the problem is like they IRL stream and then they go to places and then the people watching find the places and call the store and being like, "Hey, there's a murderer in there."
yeah, that's the other problem. If you ever get that famous, but I mean, I had no desire to fuck with people like that. You know what I mean? And the other thing is like, they could kick me out of the country. just running around being an asshole for money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's I do that. Cringe content. It's supposed to cringe, you stupid ass.
Absolutely.
So I'll take calls now.
That's what it's about.
Because I don't really have much in the tank. If you guys have something interesting, news has been a little slow. I've been in a news video in like 2 weeks. And my foot hurts. So let's take Mr. Vids, because he's the first one in there. Hey, Mr. Vids, what's on your mind? You're on Shot from the Point.
Hey, Tommy, everything been good?
Great.
I just, how do you think about, because I recently, Turkey Tom just released his new video on Brian Martin.
Yeah.
And do you think he's going to be successful if he attempts to try to take that down?
I don't know. No idea. It'd be interesting. I know a 100K YouTuber might get a little more attention, but it's pretty clear that Brian's got somebody taking down videos for him. So, yeah. And then, I'm hearing reports that now Brian's brother is involved, or at least somebody claiming to be his brother. But it's a really good video. Everybody should check it out. I mean, the DNA does not run well in that family.
And I believe, he escaped to Britain, so he didn't have to pay for the court or the fines that he owes.
Here's another thing, and I told Turkey Tom he could say this, and he decided to keep it out. When he sent me that, I'm going to say this. I was advised not to. I was advised not to, but I'm going to. I'm going to say it anyway because it's just fucking funny. When Futuristic Hub was having a meltdown, or at least I assume it's him. And some of the tweets were using Tom's video, or tweets, emails. He sent me a picture of a penis 3 times, like back to back, and it was a really, really like tiny penis. And I fucking cut it out, like I fucking hit the spam thing right away, because like God. But I think like I God knows whose penis it was. I'm thinking it's Brian's, because it did look like an adult, and it looked like an adult, but it was just like, it wasn't like there was no, like, what do they say? They growers and showers. There was no showing much growing, and yes, he sent me a picture of an erect penis, and I find it funny because Tom had mentioned in one of his videos that he was complaining back when he was life in a tent that his penis was too small. And I am not exaggerating. It was about that big. Erect. I'm not kidding you right now. That's how big the penis is. But I like to think it's Brian's. I can't prove it. I got rid of it. For all I know, it was fucking kiddie porn. But the guy had hair in his legs. So I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be. But it was an erect penis about that big, filled with papples. And probably one of the disgusting and funny things I've ever seen in my life. So it's I do think there's some truth, but I told Tom about it, and I said, if you want to say that I saw, I could even show you that. I mean this I could probably show you. Obviously I can't show you the tiny penis, but I might be able. This is what I sent Tom, right here. Yeah, I could do it. It was like he was having a meltdown, and he wrote familiar, not to me. My penis is much bigger. And then these other 2 males right here are the same picture. Completely and totally fucking bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, anyways, Tommy, you two, you and Matt have a good day. Y'all take care.
Thanks, man.
You take care. Bye-bye. So there you go. Tiny penis, Brian Martin. Maybe that's why you're angry. Is your brother hung bigger than you are? I don't know how to say your name.
Megante, but don't worry.
I'm just going to call in for something because I don't normally call in whatsoever, but I'm a big fan of the show.
Oh, thank
But
you.
you were saying something that you didn't know the origin of the term Caucasian, but essentially it's a term from the 18th century.
Okay.
And essentially this guy called Christoph Meiners, who was a German fucker basically. And essentially the term originally was used for the, Matt did say earlier that he was there with the Caucasus Mountains, but that is a much earlier view because that's where
where are the Caucasus Mountains, by the way? Where are the Caucasus Mountains, by the way?
The Caucasus Mountains are in Georgia, above Turkey.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
So that's the
well, they're not that white over there.
No, I mean Caucasian
dark.
really encompasses around 50 different ethnic groups.
Okay,
but it's really a dumb term that it doesn't. It's just
cops use it.
Stupid that they still use.
Cops use it. That's the only time I ever hear. Nobody says Caucasian, except cops. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. Well, I always thought like what counts for white, at least for the United States, is let's go through them all. All Central and Northern Europe. Southern Europe, Italy. I think Greek. They're pretty dark. Greeks, obviously Iceland.
Everything aside from Italians.
Ireland, and Russia, and everything else isn't quite white. I think I got the whole area. So if you said for those areas, right? Yeah, I don't think if you're Greek, I think you're Caucasian. You don't get to claim any kind of minority status or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I always wondered about like Spanish guys, like from Spain. They're white too. They don't get, what do they claim? They don't think they get to claim Latino. They're the conquerors, right?
Yeah, I mean, Spain is, Spain is a bit different because the most ethnic groups of Spain, especially in Europe, most people don't really consider them. It's just stupid. Would you reconsider them? Why?
Well, it's just so much. It's ridiculous how much emphasis we put on this garbage. To be honest with you. But go ahead. Yeah, I mean, I was in Catalonia. It's kind of different, and the language is like totally different over there. It's a different thing, whole different thing. So thank you for Caucasus Mountains. Could you send me a link? Like a Wikipedia link to the mountains in here? I would appreciate it. I would like to look that up. But I got to be honest with you, you're killing my fucking show. Nobody cares. But I do.
We like it, though. We like it.
I've been a big fan for several years,
man.
Tommy. I just never
You're one
really
of those quiet fans. I do appreciate it.
No, see Brian Marshall, I'm going to kick his ass. See you later, Tommy.
Definitely send it to me. Somebody probably talked him in. I am interested in that kind of stuff. I have a interest outside of drunken meth-induced maniacs, but I like them too. Alvin, see York, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Hi, just two quick locale questions. One, I didn't get to call in yesterday, so I wanted to ask you: do you think the trolls are getting too far against Wings?
Yes.
Like they're like. Mm-hmm.
Yes, in fact, something popped up and there's a bunch of stuff out of context to make him look like a pedo. Now, it's kind of cross. I'm not liking that new Wings channel. It's not funny to me.
Yeah.
But you know what I think it is? I think, Matt, you thought of this, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say what Matt told me.
Go for it.
Because of the recent rule change, which I probably should have done a video on Twitch, you can be snitched on. All the fucking commies that run it, that's how they run their government. So they run the fucking snitch squad. I think what they're doing is they're going to build the case to get him removed from Twitch for fucking giggles. Not unlike what they did to Dragon Lord here in Germany and what have you. They're going to see there's fans that hate him but like him, like me. I don't wish any bad. I don't want him to be able to not make a living. But I think he's an asshole and a funny asshole, right? But there's people out there that some of the trolls really hate him and are either entertained by horrible things happen to him or hate him so much that one of the things I noticed about being a content creator or an influencer, there is I don't want to say like, because I hate when people do this. Like everybody's just jealous. There are people that resent the fact that you can make a living online, and they want you not to do it. It's if you ever run into like people that say that baseball players make too much, and
I've run into people that think that just because they, especially on the internet, I've run into people that think that just because you make money online, you shouldn't be able to. So I know exactly what
you know exactly. So I think that's what he's got to deal with by Twitch changing their rules because they're a bunch of fucking commies. This is the unforeseen circumstance, the unforeseen consequences, something like that. It's become, I don't even know, it's going to become a giant snitch squad. So I think they're working towards, you know, getting him kicked off. So yeah, now you definitely crossed the line with me. He's an asshole. He deserves to be criticized. I think he deserves to be goofed on. He also made a lot of money on him being goofed on. He cut a deal with some of the YouTube channels, which I think is great. But now we're in a situation where the platforming situation.
Did you see that? Did you see, like, I know it happened a while ago. It was like 6 months ago or something like that. But some dude was like an employee at Lowe's and like got
and he got fired and arrested. I think that guy. Well, let me tell you, he was at Lowe's buying something with his wife, and he took the security footage and he put it on the internet. That's serious. That's a serious problem.
Yeah,
you know, you can't be doing that.
That's where, like, I feel like we're getting into that kind of like anti-O level of obsessed. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
it was always pretty
super crazy.
Yeah, I think that's been around for a while, like that obsession.
Yeah, but now Twitch opened the door.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a lot more of it. You know.
Well, one more thing I wanted to ask, and it's more like I know that people hate Bunty King, and I get why they hate Bunty King.
Sure.
But did you ever think we're starting to like punch down more than up? I get he's a public figure and he says shit, but like
I promise you this:
people
if he does, I think there's some truth in what you're saying. But here's the part, okay? Here's the part where I have the problem. He swings at us every so often, yeah. So we're gonna swing back. I don't know if somebody runs an op against Bunty and really hurts him, I'll be the first to speak out about it. But he swings all the time. You know, drama, computing, people disagree with him. And that's how I agree. Yeah. So every time he swings and he gets slapped, I'm not going to cry. All right. No, if he's going to be a complete arrogant asshole, I'm not going to cry. If somebody does an op against him and hurts him for shits and giggles, I'll speak out against that. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just was curious because, like, I feel like we're getting to that point. Like,
I think you're right.
He's more famous because we talk about him than
he's super fun.
Actually famous.
He's super fun to talk about. Nobody is less self-aware. Like the lack of self-awareness is what makes people funny. You know.
I just feel like it's getting to that kind of like Anita Sarkeesian level where, like, if we keep talking about him, he's just.
I don't think Anita Sarkeesian. That's a bad example because I don't think she ever didn't deserve it. She's in politics, so not.
But
maybe,
but you know what I mean? That like if we maybe just stop talking about them, they'll just go away.
Yeah.
You know what maybe that's a bad example.
I don't know if I want Bunty to go away. I don't forbade him or think he shouldn't be able to make a living online. I don't like the way he treated me. After being totally good with him for years. Did I bring up the medic? This is why I don't feel bad. Okay, I knew about the cuck stuff. All right, back in 2017, I watched the video. Okay, what I didn't know is Medicare picked it up. Right, by the time I did know Medicare picked it up and made it a big deal, I had him on again. I didn't say a fucking word about it. Never made a joke, not a crack. Not anything. When things went downhill for him, I was nothing but nice to him. When he made the thing about Turkey Tom, gobble, gobble, Turkey Tom, I took his side. I say something about that I don't think Crowder should have his demonetizations, and he tells me I need to shut the fuck up. And I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I was like, who the fuck are you to tell me anything? And then Nick got into it with him. He pulls the, I don't know who you are. And now he's a lookout. And you know what? Good for him. Because I was nothing but nice to that guy. And you know what? Here's another thing. For years, I met with YouTubers, right? In England, wherever I go, whenever I meet them, they always got a rotten Bunty story, all right? Every one of them. He was one of the guys that was actually the only one you can prove that was talking about doxing people on Kraut's server is Bunty King. He's a rotten fucking guy. I do get what you're saying, and I do think lines should be drawn.
That's
and
a
stuff
lot of
like
money,
that.
I guess.
And I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah, because this is something I would actually talk about in the newsroom and not necessarily in public because it's not very fun. People want to just eat people alive. But yeah, I think there's a line.
Well, just one more last question. What'd you do in the army? Like, what was your designation?
25 uniform. 25
right.
uniform. Me and Dave are the same thing.
Thank you.
Man of all trades.
Well, All right. Well, thank you for having me on, and I hope.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. Bye
bye. Tommy.
What?
I got a update on the Jake Paul situation.
Let's go.
He spoke through his lawyer and he says he's taking legal action against the person who accused.
We'll keep an eye on that. I'll report that. Yeah. Keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Somebody's got to go. I think Repzilla should be a little fucking careful. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. Like, I know it's a little different situation, but did anybody learn from what happened to Edwin? Did anybody learn from what happened to when you get involved? And I'm using Edwin as an example that got involved in the sexual assault stuff. All right. Okay. Blew up in his face by the people he was supposedly protecting. You're telling me a Davi Vanity situation. I didn't know anything about that. Right. Apparently all the victims started eating each other alive on social media.
It was like an infighting.
Okay. And we
Chris
saw that
Hansen's
also
team.
happen with the Onision case. A lot of infighting.
Yes.
And we seeing a pattern fucking here. All right. And then I see Repzilla jumping on the Jake Paul train. And and here's another situation where there's no cops. That Kate fucking, whatever her name, Mrs. Ashrash, she writes an article. She finds some fucking God knows lawyer and says the same thing that everybody else has been saying. They're not going to charge anybody unless those go to the police. All 16 cases of these James Charles things don't go to the police. We've seen how it's blown up in face. You could take, open folders with people, friends of mine, backfired Noggy, backfired Tipster, backfired fucking Bobacks. Maybe it's time to fucking, stop being such a fucking hero. And don't get yourself in trouble, and even me, and my thing was a figure of speech, but it still was a really stupid thing to say. This thing with Pyro, although I don't have a problem with Pyro being criticized. It's like, what is he going to have him over to fuck him? He never bothered to learn this fucking kid's age. Pyro goes around fucking deleting everything, pretending this kid's a liar. And tries to make him out to be a liar until it's proven that he's not. And then Turkey Tom, of course, dropped the ball. And he got affected by it. Right? These are friends of mine. Right? What is Repzilla doing? All roads lead to disaster with this shit. At very least, a minor embarrassment in my case. Right? But it could be career ending. And you might get eaten alive by the people you're supposedly trying to defend. Maybe it's not your place. Just report it. Maybe calling somebody, putting a thumbnail out and saying this guy does not ask for consent when you have no idea if that's true and no way of proving other than somebody on the internet said so. Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe it's just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really dumb. I don't get it. So I wonder if Repzilla, I saw his thumbnail. I couldn't believe it. He doesn't ask for consent. Like, you don't know that. I don't care if Repzilla puts on a thing like this girl claims A, B, and C. But everybody's got to fucking stick their 2 cents in.
Right.
Well, I support victims and I do this and I do that. Nah, he's fucking farming likes, views. That's all. I mean, no, you put sex on anything in the internet, it's just people just latch onto it. You know that. I know that. I've made money off. And I honestly think maybe taking a step back from this kind of stuff in general would be probably more healthy for the community.
100%.
Because, who wants to report on this shit for fucking ever? I'll have a lower viewed show like today if I don't have anything. And I'm just going to bite the fucking bullet on this shit. So.
Rather laugh at meth heads anyways.
Yeah, meth heads are funnier. Whatever. We'll see. I'll figure out a way to make money. Always do. Coyote, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Tommy?
Tell me. You got an echo. That's making me nuts.
You're echoing, buddy.
Echo.
Okay, I'll be right back. Let me fix my mic then.
All right, I'll put the other guy in. Stay in there. Hello? How are you?
Weasel.
GTX. You're on the air. Weasel GTX.
Weasel on mute.
Lower view count the world around. Yeah. Well, I gotta worry. I don't get that much to begin with. Why is it bad for her to share a story? I didn't say that.
When did we say that?
Yeah. She can share a story, all right, but once you share your story, you're open to criticism. That's what you don't understand. Once you make it public, it's open for scrutiny. You can tell her all she wants. But see, what Running Wyatt wants, and what I said in these past episodes, he wants the rack. He wants to. I don't think it's a good idea to do this, not fucking going to the police. Doesn't ask for consent? That's rape! You know what? I'll say it. If you weren't legally raped, if it doesn't meet it, you probably should just say the guy's a bastard. Instead of throwing fucking pedophile and rapist out there. It doesn't answer. Because once you say doesn't ask for consent, you enter illegal. If you can't prove it, you know, maybe the bar is passed. Mm-hmm. It becomes an why? Because it becomes an internet circus. An internet circus. You should think if the law isn't broken, you don't have a right. You are so fucking dumb. It's painful. God. I think it's a bad idea. I didn't say that. She can share a story. That was the first words out of my mouth. Jesus, your wife must fucking just seethe when she watches you sleep. It must be absolutely fucking infuriating to deal with Running Riot. Because nothing penetrates. Nothing.
He was just being nice to you in the chat. He was just talking like.
Oh, you're an idiot. He's an idiot. All right, let's put this other guy on. Coyote, you're on here.
Is it fixed?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yes.
You're good.
All right. You know, Tommy, I gotta say, I couldn't agree more with you.
Okay.
Honestly, with this whole YouTube situation, YouTubers don't understand that once they get a little bit too deep into a situation, they are held liable.
It could be.
And like the perfect situation I think about, a situation I think about when I hear about these kind of situations is like if a bad plumber comes to your house.
The black guy comes to your house? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
If a bad plumber comes to your house, yeah.
Yeah, and then, something goes wrong, water shooting all over the place, and then you decide to go help him. Well, now that you went and go help him, if the landowner sees fit, he can charge you because you, at a certain point, you become liable. And these YouTubers need to understand that.
They gotta get sued. Something bad's gotta happen. Def Noodles gotta pay. What's his fucking sub count, by the way?
Dude, Def Noodles. I hate that guy.
Yeah. Def Noodles. They stick it out. You watch all the lefties sticking up for him because he's an ally.
It's crazy. Like he's gotten so much more wrong than I've ever seen anyone else got wrong. He's literally like making false sexual assault allegations, and it's crazy. Honestly,
there's this theory out there that it's like kind of bad to make false allegations, but it doesn't really matter because the message is more important.
Right.
I just want to point out this: we're at day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His growth has stopped.
Dude, when Nick posted that YouTube story or like YouTube post saying that it bleeds and it's definitely sub count going down, I cracked a smile. I won't lie.
Oh. Well, he may be able to pull his way out of this.
Dude, but honestly, I just hope Def Noodles does get into a lawsuit with someone because
I would like to see it. See, it's a little tougher to get the journalist. It's easier to go after the individual. I thought what James Charles should do is the kid that falsely accused him admitted it, impoverish him. That's you just use him as an example and just completely impoverish him. Impoverish him, and if it's not him, impoverish his family. And just let everybody know that this is not tolerable. There's a serious consequence for this.
It would be like the H3 lawsuit, but I think it'd be a little bit
because it's funny because the guy already confessed it was bullshit.
Yeah, but
so you sue him for absolute fucking millions. It's not. You sit there and say it's going to stop. You hate Def Noodles. That's how it's going to stop. Somebody's going to fucking do a serious, pay a serious consequence. So take the guy that's already admitted to lying and just use him as an example. And then you won't have 50 fucking kids trying to trap you.
Yep. And I hope it's James Charles that puts him in a grave. Because that would be so poetic. And H3, honestly.
Be nice. Thank you so much, Coyote. Thanks for the call, sir.
Bye-bye.
Women's. Jessica, down here. Chicks. Hello?
Hi.
How are you? Why you sound like you're in, I don't know, a hallway?
Because I'm in the hall. I'm in a bathroom.
You're in a bathroom? What? Oh, you're working?
Yeah. But when you were talking about the, Repzilla and even other YouTubers, when they report on these accusations and they're always like, well, we have to believe the victims. I'm like, yeah, you can believe the victims, but you can't go on YouTube and just make statements as fact.
I would say you can't go on YouTube. I can, but I think you should make a effort to involve the police. Because otherwise, it's like, look, maybe like James Charles has admitted that he has interacted with two people that are underage. He claims he was catfish, right? And then all these other people came on board afterwards, which I totally can believe. And there's millions of people that follow James Charles, and I think probably up to 90% of them are probably full of shit, completely full of shit, and it's not victimized at all. Not one of these was it. We're up to 16 now with Charles.
I think so. Yeah,
16?
I think so.
16. All right. It's kind of going to my 10% rule. Yeah, I'm 16. Yeah, it's like you just jump on a train. All you got to do is make a TikTok video and 500,000 sub YouTube. Def Noodles will put it up there. It's truly incredible. So to sit there and say there's no value in being a victim, no, there's plenty. There's plenty. It's even better if you can pretend. It's even better if you can say you're not a victim. Not be a victim and just fucking go to me. So no, I don't think it's wise. I think they should be dismissed for the most part, unless there's something really, really important there. I don't even listen to them. Me Too is a joke. It's bad. We literally, with Me Too, our Western society has degenerated. Due process is degenerated. Benefit of the doubt has degenerated. Waiting to hear is degenerated even more so than it was when I was a kid and it was saying something. You got in the news and you got accused of murder, you were a murderer. I mean, it's degenerated even more. And now we have this almost medieval type, like Iraq or public square on Twitter and other social media, where we can go, like, heretic! Heretic! And then we have also our government encouraging us to do that, because they're fucking totally aligned in social media. And yeah, it's just we're degenerating. This is not the way a Western society behaves when it comes to these type of allegations.
I mean, there's the example. I can't remember who she was coming out against. That lady. It was Little Huddy. Like, her video was literally, it's nothing about him. He just blocked me. But she framed it in such a way that the only thing everybody heard was he sexually assaulted me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
And she did it on purpose.
Yeah.
But she also, throughout, she's like, it's really just about unblocking me. But she knew that how she stated that, no one's going to listen to that. They're all going to hear, oh, he sexually assaulted me.
Yeah, of course.
And that would get her story pushed. Now, I do think that, coming up to, the Me Too movement was to bring awareness. That's it.
Yeah. That it happens. But that's not what it turned out to be.
It's not how it's going now. Now it's
look,
about a gotcha.
I don't know.
Like,
I always see this awareness thing as a joke. I was like nobody knew before 2017 that women were treated poorly in certain situations and sometimes raped. I mean, I'd heard of the casting couch. Why is 2017? Why do we pretend that was such a revelation? I don't get that. I know it's a little off topic from what you're talking about.
There was Harvey Weinstein stories from the 90s.
I didn't know. See, I don't know. But I had heard of the casting couch, and I have been around bands and artists and they're some of the most fucking, and they're all lefties. When it comes to like women, there was some of the twisted fuckers I ever met in that department. So none of this really surprised me. All this terribly, and bringing awareness has almost become an excuse. It also excuses bringing awareness to excuse false allegations in the past. I've seen scenarios like that. Well, it's not as important if the allegation is false. It's important that the awareness is spread. Well, what the fuck is that about? First of all, that doesn't just piss people off. You know, normal people. If you believe in a cult, you know.
I understand both sides of it, but the way that a lot of these people are coming about it, so like the Donnie Vanities, like you can literally go online and Google his criminal record that matches.
We did that today. Both charges were dropped. And I'm not saying Donnie Vanity's a good guy and he rubs me. They got nothing on him either. Onision, Vanity, Jake Paul, James Charles. There's nothing that's going to get you in a courtroom. So, like, you know, people get mad at me when I say 10%, right? Which is just a metaphor to begin with. Like, no, Donnie Vanity's never going to jail. All right? Never. Unless he rapes somebody.
Well, the reason I brought him up is, like, it was to bring awareness. But if you look at his past, it matches what their stories are. But
I would say, but that's circumstantial, and that's not going to get you convicted.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean,
I wouldn't trust Donnie Vanity alone with my kid, right? Yeah. I get what you're saying, but you know what?
Yeah.
I don't. Like, yeah. If you look at all this, but that's the way the people that throw the tomatoes at the guy in the rack think. You know, I take a little different. You can't prove it. It's not true. Fuck it. Get out of here. Move on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but
and there is too much fucking attention and value. Fuck, you could probably monetize pretending to be a rape victim now from a famous person, and I just don't buy it. So it's police involvement, investigation. Otherwise, I just take the shit with less than a grain of salt, and then move on. I don't care about these stories. I'm not obligated to believe a woman just on the basis that she's a woman. That's completely and utterly insane and backwards and degenerative. I'll just, it sounds believable to me. You know, I generally believe that Pyro knew that kid's age. I just don't know what a fucking big deal it was. I generally believe that, but yeah. I mean, is he criminal? No.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Jake Paul just came out with a statement. And
read it.
Well, no, that one was through his, he says, not only it's kind of long, but not only have I ever had any sexual relationship with this individual, but this claim is solely a manufactured accusation and a blatant attempt for attention during a highly visible fight week. Make no mistake, I plan on pursuing this defamation of character case to the fullest extent of the law. There are irreparable damages from these types of accusations, and more importantly, false allegations of this nature diminish those who have truly been victims of misconduct. And it keeps going. You want me to keep reading?
No, that's all right. Writing right. You weren't the only one that keyed in on the 10% thing. I had more than one idiot in my back then. It wasn't just you.
But he's saying that it didn't happen. That's what I think. That's what he's claiming.
Well, that's what you got. That's what I'm suing. That. Good luck, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I mean, this is exactly what I've been saying. You know, this is what has to be done, and bankrupt them. Like, leave, when they take your side and say, look, she's a stupid girl, she has some mental problems, can you please go to, you're a multimillionaire, she just got kicked out of community college. No, I want every motherfucking dime. That's what you got to do. Because otherwise, because fucking Ethan and guys like Red, everybody's making this monetizable and marketable. So it's just the drama channels have just become a series of sex allegations. I mean, that's all this is ever going to be. You know, Nick mentioned something. I mean, at the long term, this is really bad for the platform. If YouTube is kicking channels off, right, that bring bad attention and demonetize them, guys like Onision, like that. If you just get some kind of special made on, but the one on fucking Onision didn't prove a fucking thing, right? Like, how bad is it if all the news channels, all the drama channels that used to report on hijinks or hijinks, stupid stuff, internet culture, and friction between YouTubers are now sexual assault all day, all night. Like, and that's bringing negative attention. Everybody's gonna think everybody's fucking child molester or a rapist over here. That's bad for the platform. If that's what YouTube supposedly, I think they're just getting rid of people because of politics, but Yeah, that's bad for the fucking platform. What could be worse if they're allowed to go on unpunished? You know.
And I mean, I differ from you in the coverage. Now, I do think that some cases, like a lot of the cases that have been coming out, have caused this. All right, I'm just not going to believe anything anybody says. But I do also believe that the awareness, like raising the awareness, is important. But
I think that statement is generally an excuse and something to hide behind in either flimsy or actual outright lie allegation. The awareness thing, I just explained to you, right? We don't have an awareness problem in the Western world. We have information in our fingerprints. Nobody thought as of 2016 that women weren't being assaulted. Nobody thought that. Nobody.
No.
So the awareness thing is just it's just something to say. It doesn't mean anything.
That's not I'm talking about awareness for specific creators. Like there's the Lopez.
Fair
There's
enough,
the Lopez brothers that are actually being sued, but it's a civil lawsuit. They can't get a criminal. It has to be civil.
No, they can't get a criminal because they have no evidence. So you got to convince a 12 idiots. That's why I don't do it, because there's no evidence. And here's the thing. I do understand this. I understand when there's sexual assault, it's very, very difficult to prove unless you run right to get a rape kit. And believe me, I know all about that stuff. I was in the Army. I know girls that got it. It's the last thing you want to do when something horrible happens to you. It's humiliating and it's terrible. Unfortunately, because we don't have what was that stupid movie with Tom Cruise? Minority Report, and hopefully never will. Was it Minority Report? And the things be able to see the crimes before they happen.
That's Minority Report.
Yeah, I know. That just has to be done. If something happens, you got to get to the hospital like ASAP, man. Fucking sap, because otherwise we just have this sort of fucking 16th century way of looking at law, and it's going on every day on Twitter and YouTube, and it's I don't know.
On one hand, like, yes, I believe in awareness, but on the other hand, I applaud Jake Paul, because if Jake Paul goes after her, she's going to have to prove that what she said was true.
She can't. No DNA.
And then
no witnesses, probably. So it's up to her.
Yeah.
No DNA. No witnesses.
Unfortunately, the burden of proof falls on the accuser.
Good for him. All right. Thanks so much, Jessica. Thanks for the call. Do appreciate it.
Have a good one, babe.
Awareness. Oh God, that makes me crazy. I've seen that used as I forget what case it was used. Oh, I think in the Patrick Kane case with the Chicago Blackhawks. Well, we did bring awareness. He was falsely accused.
Yeah, but they were aware.
Yeah, I was aware he's falsely accused. Well, you're aware that this happens to women all the time. Get the fuck out of here. Biden to patrol UFC from Afghanistan. Opinion later. I've been there too fucking long. It's 20 years. I don't care one way or another. I don't think it's a good idea because they'll just flood right back in there, which I'm sure he doesn't have a problem with. I mean, the liberals told us right up until 9/11 that the Middle Eastern terrorist groups weren't that much of a threat, and look what they did. But yeah, what do? You keep those guys there forever? I mean, in September it'd be 20 years since 9/11, and that October would be the first 20 years since the first attack. So he's trying to bring them home. But I would like to put strategic. Airstrikes don't work over there that well, from what I understand. Because the Iraq, you can always go back there and fucking carpet bomb it. I think although I don't think he'll do this, he'll just lay it on some other president. Be able to snap back in there pretty quick, because I think that's the situation we have in Iraq. We can get back in there relatively quick as things get crazy. So that's my opinion, but I'm glad the boys are coming home if that's the case. Kitten on the air.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing all right. There was something I wanted to say in regards to Davi Vanity. The reason that's all become so quiet is because there is actually an active FBI investigation into that.
Oh, really? How long on a 2009 case? Is that correct?
No, there's multiple.
On what year?
Forward.
What year?
Starting, I think the earliest one is with Damien. But they go up until
there's no. This is
like
bullshit.
2018.
Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Bullshit. There's no active. Can you name an agent? Case number? This is all fucking.
I can't because it's not
exactly.
Like,
Can't.
It's not my
Can't because
information
it's
to tell. I
fucking
can put you in
shit.
contact.
The last time he was arrested was 2009. It's 12 fucking years ago. There is no way that the FBI is using their research sources on a charge that was dropped by the local police 12 years later.
No, it's not about
simply
that case. No,
not
it's about
happening.
the other people.
Oh, when did it happen?
It's about everybody
When did it
else.
happen?
Anywhere from 2009 to 2014, 15,
14.
16.
14. No way.
15,
Fucking 6 years ago. It's not happening. Don't fall for this bullshit, kitten. I watched it with the Onision group. They got nothing on that fucking guy. Nothing. And Chris Hansen still, if he still says, I belong to Vlad
Hansen
TV.
is a huge fucking problem.
What's that?
Chris Hansen's a huge fucking
Yeah, I know, but we're doing the same thing and nobody's learning anything.
What Tommy's trying to say is there's no proof.
There's
for
nothing. They got nothing.
For
What is the
FBI.
FBI gonna fucking find from 2014 and 9 and 6 that they couldn't find? That they couldn't find back then. So there's another thing. Did this crime happen? Did he fuck her in one state and bring her over to another? How is there that? How do they have jurisdiction? This is insane. Insane. He's gonna get away with it more than likely. All right. And we all gotta fucking start. We all gotta start fucking just accepting this shit. All right. The guy's a scumbag. He's a creep. They don't got the evidence. You don't go to jail for being a scumbag. They got nothing. If you heard that, it's bullshit. I promise you, kitten. Promise you. God, all right, I'm just gonna cool off. They're not doing it. Not for one fucking case. You know when they would do it? If he killed them. And everywhere he went, there was a fucking trail of bodies. That's not the situation here. That's where the FBI gets involved.
Well, I'm just saying there are multiple girls, like 10, 15, 20 girls.
I think it's
so
21.
what? 16 fucking guys. Social media. Fucking new generation. I'm not saying I leave my kid along with that guy along with it. They got nothing. Guarantee you. And what did he say? Just an hour ago. They started sniping at each other because everybody's fucking vying. Even probably legitimate victims are vying for fucking social media attention. God. It's just unbelievable. He gets away. We don't know if he's getting away with it or not. All these cases fall apart. You see the pattern? Maybe this is just a moral fucking panic. Something tells me the guys that are really doing this shit are getting away with it. Because
they have been getting lesser sentences for how many years in the American prison system? Because they always get released. They don't take care of them the way that they should with 45
for fucking
of that.
Democrats that believe in fucking 1 year sentence. It's not my fucking problem. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they let him out either.
Out on the street
But here's another thing:
too,
if you're a fucking rapist, it probably doesn't matter how fucking long they keep you in there. And they can't keep everybody in there for life. There's not enough room. Yeah,
no, there's not, and it costs too much to the system anyway. But it's I've always loved true crime, and they'll find out years later, like cases from like the early 70s.
I gotta yell at you.
Early
What
80s.
am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? Where's the FBI investigation? Come on, Moody. Cough it up. Cough it up. You need evidence. It's called evidence, not just testimony. I don't know if he did it or not, but I'm saying you guys fall for this shit. You fall for Chris Hansen. You fall. Who was a?
I know, fuck Chris Hansen.
Yeah, you fall. Well, you didn't, but plenty of people did. They fall for Chris Hansen. They fall for this shit. Over and over again. You want to believe it because you want to believe that something can come, like the justice can be served, and you can believe in this. Guess what? Sometimes the bad guys win. It's not a movie. And we can't go bending and twisting the system.
On that. Not at all.
We can't go bending and twisting the system. We can't go fucking just dropping, the fuck? Oh yeah, I said it before. Breathe. Due process, because it's difficult to prove. It's all we got. And once we start dropping it, then we're gonna have a lot bigger fucking problem. Bring it in. Show me what proof you have. Look, you're allowed to believe it. I think Pyrocynical knew the age. You think Dobby Ravy's raping people. They got nothing. The earliest one was 6 years ago. The other two are 12 and 15 years ago.
No, there's 21 of them.
There's 21 people. How many of them filed?
Yes.
How many of them
I'll send you.
filed?
I'll DM you the link.
How many
I mean,
filed?
of course, with
How many
there's
filed?
nothing out there as far as
He's only arrested twice. He's only been arrested twice. And I'm not going to sit there and say, you know, and go back on everything I said in the beginning of this episode and call this guy a fucking rapist when I don't know. I'll leave that to morons. I'll leave that to fucking tipsters. Not tipster, fucking Repzilla. And everybody that fucking and everybody reports Jake Paul's fucking, who's gonna fucking be broke real soon. I'll leave it to them, not tipster. By the way,
I do just want to say that, you know, the victims have said that they have reported it to the FBI. I don't know how far that goes.
It's probably not their jurisdiction.
I'm just saying.
So I've reported the FBI.
Yeah.
How about that?
And it's also been reported in their
sure,
local PDs, like in the area that it occurred.
Did it look something like this? Let me guess. It looks like at FBI.
Oh no!
I have like fuck. What would you be shocked? Would you be surprised?
I mean,
no,
would it shock you?
like the way everything is now. No, and I think that's the that's the issue, that there is.
Like
there is an issue. I'm a mod for Ashley Lilly, both on YouTube and at her Discord. I'm friends with her, and they've, like, since everything kind of came out, they've gotten really, really quiet, like, because you can't talk about it legally. If there is an active investigation, you can't speak about it.
Oh, they can't. Well,
Totally
that's true,
get that.
but that's also what Chris Hansen hid under for a whole year.
Yeah, but Chris Hansen didn't know fuck all about fuck all. All
That
he is
shit
a
up.
fucking old
He
grifter
made that shit
is
up, and
bankrupt.
I think due to the fact that it's so many years ahead, and rape cases are he said, she said, I don't think the FBI has looked into, or if they have, continued to look into Davi Vanity, unless they think he's continuing to do it.
And I just want to, like, this isn't a slight towards the victims. It's just we're just saying, like, we haven't seen the proof at all.
No,
you know?
it's not a slight towards the victims.
Oh no, and I get
I'm giving
that,
you a reality check. That's it. For people that want to believe that Davi Vanity did it,
that's a lot of money,
maybe he
I
did.
guess,
Doesn't matter. Grow the fuck up. This is how the system works. Learn how it works. Bitching and moaning on fucking Twitter. Being a all right, let's put it this way. Do you think the guy's a creep kitten, Davi Vanity?
I think he probably did everything that
you know what?
he did.
I can accept that. There's a real difference between that and saying he's a rapist, he's this. Why isn't the FBI? Why saying there's FBI investigations? Saying there's so many. Look, it doesn't matter if it's fucking 1,000 fucking women. It doesn't fucking matter. Are they all going to testify? You know, we've seen what happens when these victims get together and how they eat each other. They start fighting. Now try to put them all in a fucking stand.
Wants clout, that's the problem. And that's what happened with the Davi thing, the same thing with Regina and Shallow.
I think things are so fucked up in this social media world. There's probably legitimate, like, victims. Like, people that have actually been assaulted and they need justice that also want clout. It's not, well, she was really raped, she doesn't want clout. No, it could be both ways. And they could fuck things up by going to me. I'm watching, let's see, there's another case. Oh, can I talk about that? Can I talk about that one? Pyrocynical one?
I haven't heard anything about it. You haven't filled me in.
I'll just fucking out say it. All right, this is what I'll say. I really don't want to send any hate their way. Someone involved in the pyrocynical situation, not directly towards him, has nothing to do with him, has what looked like an extremely interesting case with strong circumstantial evidence. Claims they went to the police too, and has been absolutely a nut job behind the scenes. And probably ruined, if you wanted to spread awareness, any opportunity, because every YouTuber's afraid of them now. Because how crazy they act behind the scenes. And I personally believe, not from Pyrocynical, by the way, that this person has been a victim. I personally believe, but they're nuts. And they're impatient. And it's not going anywhere. And this story is going to fucking die. And there's something there. And I'm not touching it either.
They want the attention and they want it right now.
No one's threatening me for not putting something out too fast. And you know what? I don't do that anymore. There's nothing to do with Pyrocynical as far as being accused.
That's a huge problem too. The whole give me attention right now. And I mean, like with the James Charles shit, it's you know, how many? I mean, these people have admitted. Some of them have admitted they lied. They were doing it for clout. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I didn't care about.
But it actually invalidates real victims, and that's fucked up.
When you make victims heroes, then this is what you get. Everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to get love. You know, everybody. Look, you know, you're only a little younger than me. All right, like you like this stuff like I do. But these kids that grew up, that were born in 1994, look at this or even earlier or later, 1996, 97. They look at this so much differently than we do.
Yeah, they do. There's no critical eye to it.
It's not even that. It's just like, what was badass when we were kids? Like Michael fucking Jackson was the biggest fucking thing in the world. When you said you're an Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, and there was TV and MTV, and that's it, and that was just the coolest shit. All right. It's you have to take time out in the day to watch that shit. Now it's wherever you go.
Yeah. Back in the day when MTV actually played music.
They view this fucking social media thing as something very, very different. And you know what? People are more media savvy than they were 20 years ago as well. They know how to clickbait. They know how to get attention. They know what to say and how to say it. They know how to hit the buzzwords because they're repeated so often. You know, like awareness. Ugh.
Well, and grooming's the new one. What was it last year? Yeah. Gaslighting. And I'm like, I'm a domestic abuse survivor. You have absolutely no idea what the fuck gaslighting actually means. You can sit down and you can shut the fuck up.
You need to shut up. You don't know what
you
you're
actually
talking
question
about.
your own fucking sanity. You don't know what that
yeah.
means.
Yeah, I know. You're gaslighting me. No, I'm disagreeing with you. I'm saying you're full of shit. I know what you're talking about. All right, thanks, kid. Take care. Bye-bye. I'll take this one last one because the guy. Hey, what's up, Weasel? I fucking hate these things.
Hey, can you hear me now?
My new channel is going to be bitching about people that cover fucking sex allegations. Yeah. Go ahead, Weasel. You're on here.
Okay, you know what? I 100% agree with you.
Thank you.
I've seen Alec Holowicka, and the problem with that is
Alex Zavolka? Who? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I'm getting like.
You're good. Keep talking. Like
you're good.
Okay. All right. I'm talking about Alec Holowicka and Zoe Quinn.
Yeah, Zoe Quinn, Alec Holowicka, and Zoe Quinn. Yeah. What about them? That's been over 2 years now, right?
Yeah. The dude ended up. The dude ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
And what had happened was.
What is confusing you so much? Are you hearing your own voice or something? Are you hearing your own voice or something, or what's going on?
Are you listening?
I'm listening to the stream. I'm getting a delay on my end.
You're getting a delay. Well, I'm familiar with the Holowicka case.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the Holowicka. Oh boy, that's now I can
that's
hear.
a hell of a delay.
It's absolutely.
You need headphones, sir. You need headphones. That's a huge delay.
Yeah, I got a shit headphones.
All right, this isn't gonna work. It's like a full second.
Was, with Alec Holowicka is no one fucking believed him.
It's not that
he
nobody
ended up fucking.
No one believed him.
Like, not even his own sister.
He didn't even defend himself. He just killed himself. I'm sorry, I can't do it like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to call back. Yeah, he
Have
didn't
a great
defend
day,
himself. I can't do that.
But yeah, I'm familiar with the case. I knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was absolutely terrible. He never even defended himself, and if I remember correctly, his sister was like, "Well, I believe all victims," because she was indoctrinated in that fucking left-wing cult as well.
Yeah,
I forget there was a report they broke down everything. Like her timeline didn't match up or anything. Like nothing,
she
nothing
just
matched.
out of nowhere.
Ah, she's dead.
Like
she needed,
was like,
she
I
needed to
want to
raise
do it
money.
right now.
Blew up in her face. That's what happened. And then she's a sociopath. She needed to raise money. It blew up in her face. She ended up getting somebody killed. But they didn't throw her under the bus. None of the fucking lefties said, enough. You're out of here. You've been gatekept. Bye. Nah. They just pretend it didn't happen. Good people. Believe the evidence. What is she? What evidence? What evidence? You need more testimony. Hey, everybody, believe this. I got a 9-inch cock. Yeah.
I got 2 legs.
I got a day off.
Yeah.
This has gone on way too long. I hope something
we
happens.
got
But we know. Good job today. Thanks so much, everybody. I
Yeah,
do
thanks.
appreciate it. See y'all Thursday. Hopefully you got some better content. It's gonna be a long road. I'm glad you believe it.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home, slapping 5s, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headlock.
Fuck yo couch.